Hey, how's it going? And today I wanted to do a tutorial about the Director Blueprint. And the reason I'm doing this is that you don't see a lot of tutorials about it, and I think it's something really important to know. And it goes to the fact that the sequencer in Unreal Engine is really the Swiss Army knife of Unreal Engine, that it can animate objects, it can film, and then it can trigger events. So that's really one of the key things that the sequencer does. So let's say I wanted a string to print within 10 seconds of the game starting. We could use the sequencer to do that with the Director Blueprint. So Director Blueprint, you can think of it as a lightweight blueprint that's tied to the level sequence. I'll illustrate it for you right now. So I'm going to right click and go to Cinematics, and we'll get a level sequence. I'm in Unreal Engine 5.5, by the way. And this is supposed to be the new and improved, but it looks exactly the same from here right now. But anyway, so I'm going to go add an event track, trigger, and let's say I wanted this to go off in, let's say, 5 seconds. So I'm going to move the playhead all the way to the end, and then here I'm just going to create a keyframe. And then let me move that playhead back because it's kind of in the way. And it's really hard to see, but there's a little tiny keyframe right there. And if you double click on this, it's going to open the blueprint. And see what it's done? It's created a sequence event, and it's called sequence event. And it's its own little blueprint. But you'll notice it has no viewport. And it's kind of a scaled down, like if you go to add, there's limits on what you can add in here. You can't just add components like you normally do. So it's a special blueprint, lightweight blueprint, like I said, to literally trigger events and things to happen. And so you can use it for all different kinds of things. So here, I'm going to show you something. We're going to just print a string. So let's just print a string. And I'll just say something like, welcome to the director. And then I'll have it stay on the screen for a little bit longer. Let's say 5 seconds. Pile and save. I can close this actually now. So this is going to trigger that event to print within 5 seconds. So then for this to work, I can close this like I said. Let me save all as well. I can just drag this into the scene like that, and then over here I can just put it on autoplay. So what should happen is in 5 seconds, the print string should print. So let's see if that's what happens. Welcome to the Director Blueprint. Now I want to show you something. It's one of the main features of the sequencer is to trigger and coordinate events, so that's why it's important to know about it. The other thing, I want to show you something real interesting here. So you'll see that we've got this new level sequence here, and we have this blueprint, right? But you might be wondering kind of like, well, where did it go? So if I want to get back to it, I've got to come in here and I can get to it that way. What's interesting is this blueprint doesn't exist as an asset in the content browser. See that? The level sequence does. And I can dock it up here, but it doesn't exist on its own. That's going to create a problem, and that's what I want to show you the problem. So if I come into the blueprint third person here, oops, let me clear this. Let's right click and go get actor of class. If I search for that new level sequence, that BP director, let's search for that new level sequence BP. You can't access it. What if I want this level sequence to trigger a blueprint outside here? So we know that the blueprint can trigger this to trigger events and things like that in the game. We know that the event trigger can do that, and the level sequence can do that. But what if I wanted to trigger something inside of another blueprint? How would I do that? How would I get this blueprint to communicate with a blueprint beyond the level sequence? And the answer to that is in the very next tutorial. So I'll see you there.